Bro, I am so done with animating. The amount of patience you think you need to animate, yeah, double that. So I'm currently finishing off the 2-minute short I've been making over the past month. I'm now editing, putting all the sound effects in, colours, cutting it all together. Let me show you how I do it. Come on. Here's a little bit of trivia. I start off every single episode with this line. Somewhere just outside of Liverpool, 1950s. Do you know where I took that from? Straight from Star Wars. I wanted that in my show, so I made my own. Not quite as extravagant, space, Liverpool, but hey, it gives the same vibe. This editing is so stressful, it's making my hair fall out. See? I hate to say it, but this is it's kind of lame. The biggest problem I have with animators is that they don't know how to tell a story. You can see an animator and he makes an amazing bit of motion, but the story they actually tell is usually trash. This definitely tells a clear story with clear characters, but I have gangsters and no one's shooting each other. I don't think I'd be confident enough with this one. I don't want to do these big extravagant fight scenes and shoot 'em ups because I'm too scared I don't have the animation ability to do it. I played myself short the past few months. So the next one we're gonna do, and maybe the last, is gonna be a real extravagant one. It's gonna have shoot 'em ups, bar fights, it's gonna be crazy. That doesn't mean this ain't bad. It just means it just isn't as great as it could be. I'll leave a link to it in the description. See what you think. Give me some feedback. I like editing days because I get to work from home. We just rock the gown outfit, the wizard outfit. Do I like the editing part? Yeah, I think I do. I always procrastinate it. It's quite technical. It's not the most prettiest thing to look at. It's like loads of bars and blocks. But it's actually quite rewarding because you get into the final product, you get into the last little hurdle. So it's always quite nice. This is how you make special effects, by the way. I was gathering sound effects for 1 hour and none of them saved. Now I have to gather them all again. Why should I stay here? Why should I realised I've forgotten 2 shots in it, so the narrative doesn't make sense. So I've got to go animate those 2 little shots right now. There's also a couple of lines I forgot to get my actors to say. So, yeah. There's a lot of gaps. Always plan before makes it a lot easier. Why should I stay? In the short, the office is full of furniture. But when you're filming, some bits of furniture get in the way of the camera and in the way of the character's actions, which obviously priority. So you gotta like take them all out and everything. Like this, look at this. This is what the office should look like, and this is what it looks like right now. There's nothing. I've taken it all out. Nothing's in it. Because it's so small, look how small it is. That's what you call movie magic. I'd be crazy not to fall. One of my little guilty pleasures of stop motion is putting Roy's little tongue into his mouth. This is how editing works, by the way. Let me show you. See, most people think a rich production comes from what's up here, in the media, what you're seeing on the screen. But that's not true. This is only going to be the footage you took, and maybe like 1 or 2 filters on top, right? All the cinematic richness actually comes down here, where you're going to have layers and layers of sounds overlapping to make for a really cinematic experience. Especially in animation, since, you know, the Clay-Mation doesn't actually talk. Gotta layer them on really thick, and then get something like this. I mean, this is what editing looks like for me. So I have a look at the clip I just animated, and I think about all the potential sounds that could be happening. And then I go into YouTube and type in every single one of these sounds individually. I steal them straight off the internet. Then I put them in at the right time. Depending on what's happening in the shot, I could use about 11, 12, 15 different sounds overlapped. If you want a really rich sound, you want to get some high frequencies, some low frequencies, but also don't feel the need to stack it. Sometimes just have 1 or 2 sounds. With animating, the action is only half of the sell of what the object is. If I want to really sell that this safe is metal, I've got to put a lot of metallic sounds over it. Like so, look at this. The short is out. It's always bittersweet when you finish an animation because you put so much time into it, you're so proud of it. It's lovely to show to people. But also with that, it's incredibly scary. You know, you put so much heart and passion into this. Yeah. You get so nervous showing it to people and putting it out there. Well, Steven Spielberg used to throw up in a bucket at his premieres of all his films because he was so nervous of showing it to everybody. And yeah, I get it. I don't care how it performs at all. This is literally my second animation I've ever done, like from beginning to end. It's not gonna be Return of the Jedi, Empire Strikes Back, the second thing I've ever made, of course it's not. It sounds so corny, but I know I tried, and that's what matters. And it was better than the last one I did, Roy's Bomb. This one's a bit bigger in scale, because it's got people like speaking, and there's kind of like an actual story to it, ish. But I can still see every single little mistake and everything, which should have been like more clean and more polished, but that's what it's always gonna be like as an artist. That's what we gotta live with. And it comes to a point where you edit it where you're just like, okay, this is done, just post it. I could be there all day poking the last little bit of the edit, making sure the music is exactly right, the sound effects are exactly right. But you just need to put it out there, wrap it up, and go on to the next one. Let me know what you think of the short, guys. Please be honest. Please tell me where the things are which are like, could be better. The animation ain't the smoothest, but there's more the story. Could the story be better? Mark these words. Next short, someone's getting shot, beaten, or thrown out of a window. Minimum. Okay, back to work.
Hide it well. Quick.